Hey y'all, welcome to our Georgia suburban homestead and cooking with Lisa. Actually, I'm going to be making an infusion, another infusion, and an extract from the fresh lemon verbena that I harvested today. It's also known as Aloysia citrodora, something like that. I'm not very good with Latin names, but this is really easy to do. First you get your clean, sterilized jelly jar. Now I'm only going to make pint size just to try these out. I haven't tried these recipes before except for the tincture, and but it sounded yummy, so I decided to do it. It'll take this is the end of September. It'll be the end of October before I open these up and taste them. And I'll do that on camera for you. Then we've got labels all ready to go with the year date on it. I guess we'll start with the olive oil. Now, I'm picky about my olive oil. I buy it at Middle Eastern Arab markets. I look for Palestinian olive oil, which is some of the best in the world. And of course, they're under occupation and being treated very cruelly by their occupiers, so I try to support their farmers by getting their oil. And this is Al-Koura, K-O-U-R-A. It's extra virgin olive oil. It says it's a product of Lebanon, but it's Palestinian orchards as well. So the first thing we do is we get our freshly picked lemon verbena, and you want to roll it in your hands or roll it under a rolling pin on a cutting board because you want it bruised. Why are we bruising it? We're bruising it because it will release more of its oils that way. It really scents off. If you've never smelled lemon verbena, you're missing out on a treat. You see, it's just about stuffed. Then you take your oil. I'm pouring the oil up to where the band starts. See that? I'm going to have to add some more because as it settles in around the airspace of the leaf, it'll go down. Ah, bless you, Bamsy. Why are you sneezing, boy? Oh, that's sassy. See, that's up to the band. I'm going to take a butter knife and wiggle the leaves around a little bit, see if I can get all the air bubbles out. I don't know if you can see the air bubbles coming up as I do that. Then you simply put your lid on, tighten it down, and then your label. Always label. Sometimes I'll put on the label when it'll be done. I know that this is the last week in September. We just celebrated the equinox and began our first day of autumn today. So I know by the end of October, early November, this will be ready to taste. So I'm going to put that down in the pantry where it's dark and let it infuse. So now for honey. I chose to use clover honey. This is a gallon of clover honey. Why did I choose clover honey? Because clover honey's kind of got a cinnamon note to it that I thought the cinnamon and the lemon verbena will complement each other. Dinner's ready. So again, picking up a handful of the lemon verbena and crushing it, bruising it up, and stuffing it in the jar. Wow. Now, to this point, I have only used lemon verbena personally as a tea and as a tincture. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and when my gout gets bad, or I start feeling bad, it is an immune system booster. I'll mix the tincture with some echinacea and some hot tea. But this way I'll have the medicinal honey. I can just go ahead and put it in whatever flavored tea I'm doing. I kind of enjoy lemon verbena leaves steeped with rose petals and a little bit of tulsi, which has kind of a spicy, cinnamony flavor to it. So I'm looking forward to trying this honey. You know, the dogs are quiet, so I started filming. It's the way it is with kids too, isn't it? So I filled the honey. But it's going to take several pourings to get it all the way down in here. And I grabbed a fork instead of a knife this time, by accident, but it works. This is pure, unfiltered, raw honey with all its medicinal properties. Look at that, it looks like there's not even any honey in there after I move the leaves around. Even before it's infused, you can't waste honey, right? Excuse me. Got my pre-made label. So when I go to strain the plant material out of this. I may not do it with the honey. I might just chew on the leaves. But I might top up the jar because the levels will go down, of course. Last one. This one with the vodka will get strained. I need to make some more vanilla extract too, which means I'll be going back to the liquor store. Mixing it in, looking for air bubbles coming up. There we have it. I used almost all the leaves I set aside. I'm going to go put them in the drying basket with all the other ones. That was a success. Got something to look forward to in a few weeks. And I'll be back to taste each one and talk about how we would use them. I've already told you how to use the tincture and the honey. The idea with the olive oil is a new one to me, so I'm going to have to look up recipes on how best to use it. And of course, by the time, we don't get a freeze here in North Georgia until the first or second week of November. So I may, once we taste this, I may have time to go pick some more leaves. I can denude the bush or the tree, whatever you want to call it, and make larger quantities of something that I really like. But I usually start out small to see if it's any good. And that's it. So, hey, don't forget to subscribe. I really would like for you to subscribe and be part of the family. Give me the thumbs up. Hit that black bell, making sure that that you get all the notifications, especially when we do the follow-up to this. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. I know time is valuable. So until next time, see ya.